I'll get this out of the way now, first and foremost, because I forgot to say with Allison. But if you happen to hear the VHS player start to rewind or anything, can you just come and let us know? Just because it means it stopped recording.
We just need to switch it out.
Yeah, we
Alright,
just
cool.
need to switch it out.
No,
But anyway, yeah. So this is vague questions. So we're gonna start it off. The whole process. There's gonna be 3 rounds of these Rorschach tests that we're gonna do. So we have 2 rounds that are just straight images, and then Silas is gonna be doing like live glitch. So you have a remote right next to you. So if you want to take that real quick. The center button is the only one that works right now. That will, if you just want to, is the mouse over?
Yeah, it should be. If you want to test
If you could just point it towards the laptop, it should start working. Yeah, okay. But you're going to be at your own pace with all of this. So you can just go through all of these ink blots and just tell us what you're seeing. And there's, like I said, there's gonna be 2 rounds of this, and then me and Silas will be in the room for that. But then after we're done with the ink blots, these are essentially just warm-ups to get your mind going, start making connections, and then the questions, the vague questions themselves, the best way to put them is that they don't have context, and it's like sort of up to you to add whatever context you like to them. There's about 40 questions, but like I always like to say, like, if this question inspires you to talk 5 minutes and this other one inspires you to say absolutely nothing, that's totally fine, and it's your own pace. So do whatever you like with it. That's a spiel. Did I get it?
Yeah,
That's
all
a
of it.
spiel. I mean,
Got-
this is
got
like
the
my
spiel.
9th one in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to put it back one?
I think. Oh
Let's-
yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay. And then you could start.
cool. Looks like 2 bugs facing each other.
Mm.
Oops. Kind of like a bat yelling.
Where do you see like the yelling?
I see like those 2 kind of like oblong circles in the center as eyes, and then like the tiny little nose, and then like fangs,
Mm.
and then like kind of looks like the bottom of the jaw below.
Yeah, I see that.
Looks like a partially painted wall.
Sort of what you just walked through.
The vibe.
Yeah.
Hmm. Kind of like giant cartoon eyes on like a ghost. A mask. Like a cross section of like a body or something.
Mm.
Like a field. Like a city square from above. Chandelier. The inside of a shopping mall.
What do you see like within the shopping mall?
I see like tiers, like when you're like looking up and there's like a second floor, and then like
Yeah.
they've got those like elaborate kind of symmetrical like empty areas in the middle.
Mm. So like the Galleria, where it's like they have the higher up level with like the bars, sort of like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So exciting to learn that malls had second stories. The like only mall in Maine didn't.
Yeah. I don't think so I grew up near the Lockport Mall. That didn't have one. The Eastern Hills, and then
covered sidewalk from above. People holding umbrellas or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bird with a hat. Two rabbits. Like a theater. Close up of spider. Kind of like skeletal, reptilian energy.
Mm-hmm. That's the last one of that round of ink blots. The next round are just produced in like a slightly different manner. The previous round was just all like black and white. These ones are a bit more on the grayscale, and just pretty much the same process as before.
It's funny how I keep only looking at that one screen.
Yeah, I walk into one. I'm walking into the top right. You said you're walking into like the orange one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Giving me like cross section of a brain. Like an alien from Mass Effect or something.
Mm.
Entrance to a cave in winter. Are these actual paintings?
These are paintings that I made in my teenage years that I just pretty much mirrored.
Cool. Like temple entrance and also horses. Like ballroom inside a crowd of people. Chandelier. Like one of those like foo dogs, the like Chinese sculpture ones. Like royalty or like samurai. Altar. Dragon. Like looking down off the top of like a mountain. Bird head on. Heart with eyes. Like a body dissolving.
That's the last one of that.
Cool.
So you don't have a problem with flashing lights or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So for this round, Silas is just gonna start doing some live glitch work, and then you could just tell us if you see anything as you go.
Cool. Face. That looks like a cat face. This is wild. You're just like pushing things and knobs. Nice. Flower. Kind of spidery. Person seated. Like a vehicle. Ooh, it's like giving I don't want to say telescope, the opposite of a telescope.
Microscope?
Yeah, microscope.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for getting me there. Yeah, the way that it's like zooming in and refocusing. Ooh, like is it no, not Cat's Cradle? Those like finger trap things.
Yeah. You get them for like 20 tickets.
Yeah. You spend like 2 hours pretending to your parents that like you're actually stuck.
Mm.
That's how they trapped the Ferengi in Star Trek.
Oh yeah. Funnel.
Alright, we can cut it there. But yeah, so now we're gonna be going into the vague questions, and like I said, go at your own pace. Spend 5 minutes on something. Spend 5 seconds on something. Just whatever. If you see a question that makes you like remember a particular story or memory, or something you really want to talk about, just flesh that out as you feel comfortable. I did also want. I don't think I mentioned it in my spiel before, but just so you know. So obviously we're recording you, but if like for the end project you didn't like feel comfortable with like something that you said or like just didn't want like your likeness to be used in the project, we also have the option of like transcripting your answers, or you could just tell us about something particular that you want to like cut out. And I'm just letting you know this to make you feel comfortable to like not be like we're gonna plaster you all over the internet
cool.
with like without your will. So yeah, go through it and then let us know afterwards how comfortable you feel. You know?
Cool.
But yeah, so me and Silas are gonna leave the room. When you're done, feel free to just open the door and come and get us. We'll either be in the living room or in my car, and yeah,
Cool.
and have fun. Yeah, everybody that so far has come out like smiling. So
Sweet.
yeah.
And like if
Test
that
click.
does the thing, it'll just kind of like click a bunch.
Oh
of
yeah,
times.
you'll hear like a pop, click. It'll start to rewind.
Mhm.
And me and Nick more than likely will be outside. So if you want to just open the window and yell, you could even
You
run
also
up
could
from
do that.
like
yeah.
we'd probably get
Like,
our
hey!
attention.
We got a problem.
Your shit's fucked.
Did you said a test click?
Yeah, if you wanted to do a quick test click just to make sure that the mouse is on the.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Cool.
All right. Have fun, H.
Bye.
Thank you again.
Yeah, of course. Thank you both.
I keep pulling this too far.
I need privacy.
I know. with the huge open window.
What do I do? I'm a visual artist that uses 3D printing, sculpture, painting, digital work to make art about like trans people and sci-fi and posthumanism. I live in a late capitalist dystopian hellscape like most of the rest of us. I really don't know who cares. It happened like 3 years ago when I decided that I wanted something different and just went for it. Like, left. And like didn't exactly know what to expect when I got here. I like that they're really passionate about the things they care about and like never tolerates like when things are wrong. I always get there on time. I'm always the type of person that shows up at least like 5 minutes early for everything. Like, I can't not like calculate exactly how long it takes to get there. It drives me nuts. My partner is always like chronically 10 minutes late for everything, so we generally show up exactly on time when we do have to go somewhere together. I don't know, I thought, why not? It's a good time. And I couldn't find this opportunity like very many other places. Not as much as I probably should have been. It feels really hard to like want to give like myself to someone who like hasn't been there for me that way and like hasn't been present, and like so I just didn't like respond to them, and like I feel fine about that. I did it because I was bored. Yeah, I would say I'm okay. Like, not more than okay, though. Like, pretty solidly resting on okay. I offered to help and to, like, not be in charge of things, but, like, help in a background sort of way. think of community. There's a lot of theys, like who I surround myself with. No, I'm not sorry. I feel like even when I fuck up, like, I don't know. I like beat myself up so much about like my own perceived failures, like to myself, that like I don't know. I like don't have enough left in me to like feel sorry for like the things I do to others. Not that I'm like going around fucking people over or anything, but I guess I give myself more grace with what I do to others. This is something. I see a pile of TVs. A piece of plywood clamped to a windowsill. A sagging popcorn ceiling. Brown carpet, freshly vacuumed. I like that I can do like whatever I want, and like there's the possibility there for like so much. I always try to do a good job. I did. I always like to think I am different, but like I feel like individuality is like can be considered like a long con from capitalism to keep us like buying things, to keep us like manicuring our individuality. But especially with like the gender shit, I'm always like, I feel so different than like all the other kids around me. Then it turned out I was a transsexual. I think the point is to like do like what you're excited about and like fuck the rest. Heavy. I don't know, I grew up in like a rural town in Maine, and always kind of like looked down on it and like wanted to go elsewhere. So like, and like didn't connect to the people in my life, but like wanted to stay there and was like satisfied. So like I think that a lot of the way I think is based in like what I desire and like following through with that, and like not being satisfied with like things that aren't like what I want. I'm a human. like if I didn't have to work a day job and I could just make art all day, and if I could share that art with people and be able to buy groceries with the money that I make off my art and like pay my mortgage. That's what I would like. Nah, I'm not pissed. I spent like 2 hours last night like bitching about like grad school with like somebody, and I really feel like I got it all out. I'm not scared. I really feel like I'm in a stable like point in my life, and like the surprises that come up are like usually like pleasant, but if they're not, they seem like manageable. Feels like something out of the Matrix. Yeah, I think it was the right thing to do. Certainly happier now. I'm there sometimes. Not always responsive, but generally there. Because I'm trying to like balance where I spend my energy. Because it doesn't feel like there's enough days in the week or hours in the day anymore. For like the first time in my life, like I just don't have the fucking energy to be there all the time for everyone. Sure seems so final. Like, I don't think things are like necessarily are or aren't entirely. Sometimes like you get a moment where like things feel drastically changed, but like nothing is actually different. Like just like something clicks in your brain and everything is like permanently changed. And it like just comes down to like one moment where you like see things clearly. Because I didn't want to. I do. I've been like really calculated, and I see it working out because like I've been like building this up for like a while now, and like I feel really good about it, and like other people seem to be really into it also. Just like the people in my life, and also like other people like in the realm of art that I meet. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I don't know how long it'll be. Either it'll be sooner than I think, or it'll take forever. Or may never come. May happen when I'm dead. Just felt really like overwhelmed and like I couldn't be totally present, so like why bother? It's been like a year since I stopped. It's like easy to think of things as being wise after the fact, but like when you're in the moment, like you don't fucking know. It's only till like after it like shakes out that you can like tell if that was like a wise decision. I got space, support, friendship. Yeah. In Buffalo. It's all coming together in Buffalo. How about that is right? Everyone always talked shit like when I said that I was gonna move here, like thinking it's like 20 feet of snow all the time and just like the woods, but like it's interesting, like being here from away and like other people who are like so desperate to get out or like have come back. Just like a really strange place to be. I'm like into it though. I think that's the end.
Hey.
It was the how about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My laptop if you two want to see the video.
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need to put it on YouTube, but I just keep forgetting.
The classic.
How did you enjoy it?
It was good.
Was
They
good?
were ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yeah.
It was like cool, like some of them I like wanted to answer on the same topic, and then like some of them I would like switch,
Mm.
have different associations.
Was there any like question that kind of like piqued your interest a little bit, or just in general was like a good experience? Or
It's another big question. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
It hasn't told you, but it's not over.
It's never over.
I guess I just don't know how to speak, and that's why I'm doing this whole project.
Yeah, this is actually the real goal of the project is to socialize Nick.
Yeah.
I found him in
Congrats,
the
you
woods.
did it. Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I got the password on the fridge.
Shrink.
I found it hardest to answer the ones that were only like,
Who, what, when, where, why.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the most open-ended, and it's like, you don't want to like be like my grandma, cause fuck that bitch,
True though.
or like my grandma, cause she meant the most to me. Either way, it's gonna be compelling.
Wow, such a secure password.
There's something else. So
The
this is a 1.
yeah, I was just about to say
So
that
it
that
looks like an I.
looks like an eye. That was the one thing I struggled with getting the.
I could have had it show the password, but of living life on the edge and
Mhm.
yeah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I've been meaning to fix that writing for years, but then I'm moving. So.
Yeah.
I also don't really have people over a whole lot, so the amount of people in the lab. I don't know. For some reason, this month has been a lot of people. Big questions included in that, I guess. But just they're like Wi-Fi, 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 and I'm like, oh, this is actually a problem, even though all of my devices are connected already.
Yeah. I hate Box. Box is awful.
Oh yeah, Dropbox.
Just it's
Oh.
just Box.
Box is this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Box.
It's just Box.
Cool name for it.
It's dumb. It's like you're you can supposedly connect like Google Docs to it, but it does not work. It just doesn't.
Classic.
So
That's like
why
a
do you
ClickJam.
why do you use Box? Is it part of your UB?
It's part of UB, yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to use Drive, but not anymore. We'll use it for some stuff, but I only have so much storage.
Right.
Mhm.
Do you have a Sharpie? Do you know what might be?
It's gonna download it so it actually plays properly.
Not trying to watch it at 420p.
Yeah.
That's my favorite way to watch stuff.